Ooh, I've got sails! Haha, I found 2 umbrellas in total disrepair. This one, the frame is completely rusted out, which is great, but the stuff is in good shape. And this one, the frame is still stuck in there, but it's, yeah, I just need to get it out of there. It's all rusting to pieces. This part, however, maybe I can do something with that. I don't know. I'll have to take that off and not break that part. Haha, screw that. Screw that. My fishing partner has to take care of some stuff, so we're not going right away. It's kind of windy out right now anyway. Maybe it'll calm down later. Anyway, while I was waiting, I decided to start getting busy on the sail situation. So I cut a chunk off this big Corona umbrella and happened to find a big needle. I think it was Deshanus. Anyway, I also found a piece of PVC pipe and I put it through and I'm sewing it on. It's kind of hard to sew this stuff, but that's good because it's really strong. So I'm going to sew this and I don't know, make some holes in a few places so I can tie that to the mast. And then I don't know what I'll do at the bottom yet, but I'm just going to get this part on first. Alright, that's sewn on all the way and my hands are killing me. Wow. Now I think I'm going to take that and sew it on there and then, you know, cut the bottom, so then I'll have kind of a triangle-ish shape. Hot pink string, gotta love it, that hot pink string, do 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 do, hot pink string, oh yeah. It's not bad. It's not triangular. Triangular I'd have to cut off like a whole bunch, or I could leave it this shape, kind of curved out, and do what they do like in windsurfers and have a stick going from here out to there and like from here out to there to hold those parts out and kind of keep it flat, and then I can get a lot more sail out without having to make the mast taller. Not bad. In order to fold this thing up though, I'm taking these long sticks out of this. I'm going to chop them into pieces. So there will be, at every rope where it's going to get tied to the mast, there will be, you know, a decent sized chunk enough to get grip in this thing. Oh, I gotta get way up there. Right. Well, I just climbed up there to secure a rope, but then I was thinking, I need to make sure it's really secure. So I'm just gonna tip the boat over, since it's not really that heavy. And then I'll be able to use both hands and tie it on really good. I might have to wiggle it down the hill a little bit. I'm not sure if I can reach that. Anyway, somehow I'm gonna tie this blue rope up there, so this white rope can slide through, and then I can pull one end and pull the sail up to it with the other end. Alright, stay! Oh, That's so awesome! Alright, now I have to attach the little stick down here in there. I think I'm just going to put 2 nails into the mast and put the pipe over them. Because when there's a rope back there pulling on it, it'll have pressure going that way, so it should keep it in place. I have a better idea. Okay, I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to put it here with a rope starting at this end with a knot going through and then wrap it around the thing so it'll whoosh, whoosh, and then this fits inside there, so it should hold it pretty well. Oh, much better. Dawing. Okay, there we go. Well, seems to be pretty good. I have to get a rope to the back. I went for a walk yesterday and found more beach rope. Excellent. I should also mention this knife we found on one of the fishing trips. Just hanging around on the beach too. Lots of stuff hangs around on the beach. That's kind of nice. I can just tie it off on these 2 back thingies.
How'd it go?
Just made this too much red.
I was amazed. You guys were moving. All right, come here. Grab Danny's bag.
bad. I made the sail longer than I was originally thinking. So it steers the boat into the wind too much. Oh, you want me to look at this?
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, that's fine. I just meant, I was asking if you were in.
Yeah, I'm in the picture.
So what are you going to do now?
I'm going to jump in the water, swim around.
I know, I meant with the sail.
I'm going to play or something.
Okay, see you later.
I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Cool.
It's good though.
Awesome. You guys are really moving.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That way?
When you were coming this way.
Coming that way?
Yeah, I got some video of it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll have to see on the video.
Okay.
It was hard to tell because I was on the other side of the sail.
Yeah.
I know we were getting pushed in. I wasn't sure how fast we were going though.
You were going pretty good, I'll show you. Okay, see you later.
Okay, so I was starting to feel maybe a little tiny bit pessimistic about the sail because I felt like we weren't really going anywhere. And then we were pulling the boat out of the water, and Deshane is looking at me like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what? I'm pulling the boat out. And then I look where we are on the beach, and we're like way down the beach from where I thought we were. So I guess it worked because we were like way down the beach. So that's good. So then I was feeling more optimistic, and I was like, wait. I've got this sail that's too like long this way. You know, the height is fine, but it's too long this way so that it's turning the boat into the wind because it's got too much sail at the back. Because I made it bigger than I was originally going to. Blah blah blah. But when there's more sail in the back, it acts like a rudder basically, and the wind coming in just turns you into the wind. So I was thinking, it's because I made those sticks to make the sail, you know, more bulbous instead of just a triangle. It's, you know, kind of rounded, so I get more sail. And I used windsurfer technique to stretch out the sail. And then I was like, wait a minute, windsurfer technique is messing up my sail. What if I use windsurfer technique to fix it? Because, you know, if you're on a windsurfer, you actually steer with the sail. Well, at least when I've gone windsurfing, that's how you do it anyway. And if you want to steer, if you want the wind to push your nose that way, you tip your sail more forward. And if you want to steer more into the wind, you tip your sail back. So I was like, well, can I just tip my mast forward? And I thought about it, and I looked at the boat, and I was like, well, why not? So I tightened the front ropes and I loosened the back ropes and then tightened the front ropes, obviously. So now the mast is tipping forward, which is actually stronger than it was before because the angle between the front ropes and the mast is wider because it was like, now it's like, anyway. So it kind of evens out the rope tension a little bit. And hopefully we'll fix the sailing into the wind situation. But I don't know exactly how much I have to tip it forward. I kind of guessed. So I'll have to take it out again tomorrow or something. Oh, I'm very excited. This is going well. Okay, I gotta go.